Hi, everybody. It's Sharon Waxman, the editor-in-chief of TheWrap, coming to you from our virtual studio at the Sundance Film Festival. I'm delighted to welcome the writer and director and the star of a film that's playing in the spotlight section of the festival. It's called Happening. Please welcome director and writer Audrey Diwan and Anamaria Vartolomei, who plays the lead role. And you guys are both in Paris, is that right?
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Amazing. Okay, thank you for staying up late for us. Your film is so beautifully done, Audrey, and it deals with a question that is concerning many films in the festival this year, which is the question of a woman's right to choose.
Mhm.
Your protagonist, who's played by Anamaria, is a young woman in the 60s who gets pregnant and is living in a world in which pregnancy is illegal. And tell us why you decided to do this film, and what was the impetus behind it for you?
If I've decided to adapt the book because it's basically a book of Annie, which is one of my favorite writers. First of all, when I discovered the book, it was soon after having myself an abortion, and I realized the huge gap between this legalized, medicalized process and the illegal abortion. Thought I knew what it was, and I didn't. I mean, the reality is way more tough and complicated, and the loneliness of the character moved me. But also, I really decided that I would not make a piece only on illegal abortion, but more about this particular character, the way she wants to be free, the way she wants to have sexual pleasure and do some studies. I mean, there was many dimensions in the book that interest me. And one last thing was that I read the book as if it was some kind of an intimate thriller. There is a urge in the whole story that was, I mean, to me, it was really interesting.
Well, the thing that I loved about watching this character, there are many things I loved about the film, but that she is very insistent on the life that she wants.
Mhm.
She doesn't question it at all as to whether she wants to keep a child. It's very clear, and she also feels that she should be able to get this done. It's not a question for her. um, Anna Marie, you give such an honest performance in the film. Talk about how you approached this, especially as a young woman who doesn't live in a world where abortion is illegal. In the world you've grown up in, abortion is legal.
Well, when I read the script and the book, after reading the script, I also discovered illegal abortion. So I felt the reality was so violent that, it nourished in me a certain anger. And I think I just, yeah, everything, went from that anger. And I think I just created from that. And I tried, I mean, I put myself in at the place of this young lady who still exists today because it's still actual in some countries or states, and I felt that it was unfair, and I couldn't imagine that there's still a girl in the world that has to choose between her life, her career, or decide to flee and to die. So I think I just wanted to bring out the determination and the audacity of my character and to defend and to give her justice in the most and right and correct way I could.
Yeah, it's interesting that anger helped drive your performance, and you feel it. It's very deep below the surface. Meaning she has frustration. She's trying to get something done, but just her intention, right? Of this is something I should be able to do because I'm not giving up on the life that I intend to lead. you know. This topic is everywhere at the festival this year, largely because in the United States, I'm sure you know that the Supreme Court seems poised to eliminate a woman's legal right to an abortion at any
Yeah.
moment. This may come down. What is the situation in France and in Europe? Is there any discussion over challenging the right to choose for a woman?
It's always somehow a discussion, and I don't know if you heard, but the new president of the European Parliament is from Poland, and she's against. So
It's a woman?
It's a woman, and I think it's tragically always in a way. It's always in the middle of our concern, you know. And when I started writing the script, everybody would tell me in France, "Why would you? What do you want? Why do you want to do it now? Because, you know, but the law in France and throughout the writing process happened everything we know now in Poland, and then we were on our way to Venice when we heard what was going on over there, and yeah,
In Poland. Has Poland banned abortion?
yeah.
Okay, so I'm not up on the news. Okay.
So there is always somewhere in the world where the law is changing and not for the better. So yes, I had it in mind, and that was one of the reasons I didn't wanted to make a period piece, but a movie where you can actually feel the second after second what's going on and leave it as if you were in the 60s. I mean, the 60s, and now considering the part of the world we're in, it's actually always the same matter in a way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do want to take a moment. They're telling me that we're short on time, but I just have to point out how beautifully you directed this, Audrey. It's so much from a it feels so intimate, the way you shot the film. It's so much the character's point of view all the time. The camera is very much on her face, reacting, watching. She's watching a friend give herself an orgasm, and you're watching her react to that. All of these things, and it's very tight. Well, just give us one minute on sort of your choice to shoot the film in that way.
I wanted to make the movie be some kind of a physical experience, not watch her, but try to be her. So we really worked with Anamaria in that direction, how to make the audience be the character.
Yeah, you absolutely feel it. And so congratulations on the film. I know it's going to be screening on American theaters, which is revolutionary, this idea. IFC Films has the film, so it will be distributed. I don't know when. Do you know when it's coming out?
Beginning of May.
Beginning of May. Okay, so very soon. And we really look forward to seeing how the film, what kind of discussion the film sets off, because I think it will be a very talked about film, and it's a beautiful performance and a beautiful film you've made. Thank you so much.
Thank you.